guys, so this is the Echo, this is Sonic Echo 11 Thunderbolt 4 documentation with HDMI, so it's pretty much like this Echo 11 that I have on my Mac Mini that I'm using right now. This is from my MacBook, and so the reason I got this was because of I needed a docking station for my MacBook, and I also didn't want to use an HDMI to USB-C adapter because just to get HDMI out because those things I use aren't get hot. So, and I also needed a longer HDMI Thunderbolt cable, so I got a OWC Thunderbolt cable and also the docking station. So let me open up the cable first. So this is a cable. It's just a Thunderbolt 4 cable. It's non-fiber optic. It's not fiber optic. It's still copper, but so you can go to up to 8 feet with the official Apple cable, and BSG4 you need to have an active cable, and this is a 6 foot cable, so this is long enough to go from one side of my desk to the other. So it's pretty long. Thunderbolt cable. So this guy is the dock. So what you get in the dock is the dock itself. Um, you get a 2 foot Thunderbolt 4 cable from Sonic. It's a Sonic brand one. So if you open this guy, this cable can provide 100 watts too, but so can the one I just got. So it is this one seems to be a little bit thicker than this one, the one it came with. This is shorter, so you get a quick start guide, and it's Mac OS compatible with Mac OS 11 Plus, M1 and M2 series Mac computers, and Intel Mac with Thunderbolt 3 ports. With the iPad Pro and Windows computers that have Thunderbolt 4 or or later Windows Intel computer. But or if you have an AMD computer, AMD. It just doesn't mention AMD on here. So it's just a quick look guide. And you also get the power brick, which is this guy right here. This power brick, I think it does 200 watts on this is literally the same as like not the same power brick, it's just a little bit higher wattage because the one for the Sonic Echo 11 that doesn't have it's since it's the same exact thing, it's the HDMI just like 1 watt more since it has built-in HDMI. And then you also get the 3-prong plug that seems to be a bit thicker than the other one. So yeah. And that's all that's in the box. I'm gonna put this back in here, this in here, using it, and this is going in there also. And going back in there is the plastic. I mean the cover thing. There. So now let me just go over the dock itself. So this part's probably gonna get a garbage, but so basically, so the Thunderbolt, so the Echo 11, docking station. Without Thunderbolt, without HDMI, has one upstream port, which is this guy, and this one has two downstream ports. The one that is the non-HDMI version has three downstream Thunderbolt ports instead of and no display, but this has a display built in. So it has three USB 3s just like the other one, and this one has USB 3 in the front instead of USB 2 in the front. And it still has the same SD card reader, power button, and yeah, and Ethernet, which is what I'm going to use with this guy. It still is heavy as the other one, but these are the ports, the USB ports right here are 5 gigabit on the Echo 11 non HDMI version, and the ones on here are 10 gigabit, and this one here is 10 gigabit, and the one on the Echo 11 non HDMI is 2.0. These are 5 gigabit in the back on the non HDMI version, and 5 gig on non HDMI, and then 10 gig on HDMI version. So I'm guessing there's also a spec increase of the SD card. So, and this takes a 220 DC or 20 volts DC at 6.75 amps. So you probably, if your power supply died, you probably have to get a very specific one. Let me just see. You would need a 2.3 amp at 100 volt to 240 volt, or 20 volt at 6.75 amps, and you need to do 135 watts. So yeah. Sorry if it's kind of jittery. I actually haven't I've been doing stuff, and before I've this is a video you're seeing before the actual rearranging everything. I didn't have the documentation when I had the documentation after most of the part of the other video, so you'll see that part afterwards. It wasn't set up yet. This is actually a unboxing of it, so this is just a voiceover part of this part, so this is just me unboxing it. And so yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.